Right now, you are standing on something that feels incredibly large, a world that stretches beyond what you can see, oceans that seem endless, skies that feel infinite, distances so vast they take hours, days, even years to cross. For most of your life, this has been your entire reality. Every place you have ever been, every person you have ever known, every moment you have ever experienced exists on this single point, and because of that, it feels significant. It feels like this must be large. But what if that feeling is an illusion? What if everything you have ever known, every mountain, every ocean, every city, every civilization, is not even a fraction of what truly exists? What if the scale of reality is so far beyond human understanding that even your imagination has never come close to it? Because the truth is, you do not naturally perceive size in absolute terms. You perceive it through comparison. And right now, your comparisons are limited. To understand how large the universe really is, you have to step outside everything you are familiar with. You have to leave behind your sense of scale, your sense of distance, and even your sense of importance. Because what you are about to see is not just larger than you expected. It is larger than anything your mind was designed to comprehend. And once you begin to understand it, even slightly, your idea of what is big will never be the same again. The Earth is a sphere, approximately 12,700 kilometers in diameter, a number that seems precise, but means very little until you begin to experience it. Because scale is not something you understand through numbers. You understand it through limitation, through time, through distance, through effort. To move across this planet is not simple. To cross a single country can take hours. To cross a continent can take days. To move from one side of the world to the other requires planning, technology, and patience. Even at the speed of a commercial airplane, traveling at nearly 900 kilometers per hour, it takes close to 2 full days just to circle the Earth once. And yet, for most of human history, that journey was not just difficult, it was unimaginable. There was a time, not very long ago, when the idea of traveling across oceans was considered dangerous, even impossible. Entire civilizations existed, without ever knowing what lay beyond their horizon. For them, the Earth was not just large, it was infinite, because from the ground, the world does not reveal its boundaries. When you stand on the surface of the Earth, your vision is limited. You see only a few kilometers in any direction. Beyond that, the planet curves away from you, hiding itself. The horizon creates an illusion that the world simply continues, endlessly, and everything within that horizon feels significant. Mountains appear enormous, oceans appear endless, cities feel vast and complex. The Himalayas rise nearly 9 kilometers into the sky. The Pacific Ocean stretches across tens of thousands of kilometers. Entire continents expand beyond what the eye can ever fully take in. From within this environment, the Earth feels overwhelming. It feels complete. But this perception is not based on absolute size. It is based on your position within it. Because the moment you begin to step away, the illusion begins to break. From an altitude of just a few hundred kilometers, the perspective changes completely. The continents that once felt endless begin to shrink. The oceans that seemed infinite become contained. The curvature of the Earth becomes visible. And as you move further away, something unexpected happens. The Earth stops feeling large. It becomes manageable. From the distance of the moon, The entire planet fits comfortably within your field of view. Every continent, every ocean, every storm system, moving slowly across its surface. Everything that defines human existence, reduced to a single, visible object. And if you continue to move even further, that transformation continues. At a distance of millions of kilometers, the Earth is no longer detailed. It is no longer complex. It becomes a point, a small blue point, suspended in darkness. No borders, no cities, no signs of life. Everything you have ever known, compressed into something so small, it can almost disappear. This is the first real shift in understanding, because the Earth does not change. Its size remains exactly the same. What changes is your perspective. And with that change, your sense of importance begins to shift as well. Because if everything you have ever experienced can be reduced to a single point, then perhaps it was never as large as it felt. The Earth is not insignificant, but it is not vast. It is simply the largest thing you have ever been a part of, and your mind has built its entire sense of scale around it. Distance is measured by how long it takes to travel across it. Size is defined by how much effort it takes to explore it. But these definitions only work within this world, because beyond it, the rules begin to change. And the moment you compare the Earth to what lies beyond, its scale does not just shrink, it collapses. The planet that once felt endless becomes limited. The world that once felt vast becomes small. And this is only the beginning, because just beyond this planet, there exists something far larger, something that completely redefines what large actually means. The Earth is not the measure of size. It is only the starting point.